Hello and welcome to Municipal Court. We want to expedite your court proceedings. There are several things we must tell you before court proceedings begin and the docket is called. There are procedures adopted for public safety, and then there are court rules and regulations. Let's begin with a few simple things to remember in any court. Please silence all cell phones. Please keep small children with you at all times. Should you or your child become disruptive or need to leave, please give your name to court security and exit the courtroom. In the event the courtroom fills to capacity, priority seating is given to people with a case on today's docket, attorneys, and parents of minors. Now, before we begin, I must have your attention. These are your rights. You have the right to a speedy trial. You have the right to a trial by judge in this court, or the case can be sent to a higher court in the county for a jury trial. You are presumed innocent. The case against you must be proven beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to confront witnesses against you and ask them questions. You have the right to present evidence on your own behalf. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to compel witnesses to come to court. Please see the court clerk for details. You have the right to have a lawyer represent you in all court proceedings. But if you cannot afford one, you may be able to have one appointed under certain circumstances. If you represent yourself, you will be held to the same standards as a lawyer. You have the right to represent yourself. You have the right to produce exhibits. You have the right to appeal in most cases. You may also have additional rights or defenses. If you are a non-citizen, an arrest or conviction could affect your immigration status.
This is an arraignment. Arraignment means you are here to find out your charges and enter a plea to your case. There are several ways you may plead your case. Guilty, you are admitting to the charges and you will go before the judge today for disposition of your case. You will receive a sentence. Not guilty, your case will be rescheduled for a trial. If you have city code violations, misdemeanor traffic charges, or certain non-traffic misdemeanor charges, your case will be reset for a bench trial. A bench trial is one in which you, your witnesses, the victims, and the police officers would be present to present the case to the municipal court judge. At the end of your bench trial, the judge will issue a ruling. If you disagree with the court's ruling, you may, under most circumstances, appeal the decision to the Superior Court of the county in which your case was heard. Neither the court nor the court staff can tell you how to do this. If you have any questions about how to appeal the court's decision, you should seek the assistance of a lawyer. If you have certain city code violations, traffic or non-traffic misdemeanor charges, you have the right to request a jury trial and have your case bound over to the state court of the county in which you received your charges. Once your case is bound over, the municipal court loses jurisdiction over your case. This means that any further information regarding your case, such as your trial dates, recommended fines, etc., will come from that court. If you have any questions about a case that has been bound over or appealed, you should contact that court for any information. If you have a felony charge and you are in custody, you have the right to a commitment or probable cause hearing. If you are on bond, the court has the discretion to determine whether to grant you a commitment hearing or a probable cause hearing. Probable cause is based on whether there is enough evidence against you to cause a reasonable person to believe that you committed these or other crimes. If so, the case will be bound over to the prosecutors in Superior Court for presentation to a grand jury or preparation of an accusation. If not, the case may be dismissed. Nolo contendere, more commonly known as no contest, this will also be disposed of today before a judge. The acceptance of a nolo plea is solely within the judge's discretion. The judge will offer further explanation. Pre-trial, if your court is one in which there is a solicitor and you are unsure of how you wish to plead, you may request to speak with the solicitor. Please understand that the solicitor does not represent you, but the city.
Traffic offenses are misdemeanor crimes under the law of this state, and certain serious traffic offenses carry maximum fines in excess of $1,000 and can be as high as $5,000 in addition to 12 months in jail on each count. State surcharges are added to most fines, and the court has no discretion to suspend or reduce these surcharges. Each one of you was given a waiver of rights form when you checked in today. If you intend to plead guilty or nolo contendere today, you must read, understand, and sign this document and bring it with you when your case is called by the court. Thank you for your attention. We're now ready to begin our court session.